Alrighty, Raptors back in the news now. I'm not going in this in any particular order, man. I'm just trying to keep up, but more trades just keep on coming. I'm going to cover them all by the end of the day, though, I promise. So, this one, the Raptors are trading Dennis Schroder to the Nets for Spencer Dinwiddie and Thaddeus Young. This is a move that we kind of saw coming. We didn't know exactly how it was going to materialize, but in essence, Dennis Schroder had said, like, hey, the whole reason I went to the Raptors was so that I could be a starting point guard this year. He was a pretty effective player in that role this year. Nice season. He's always been a very good basketball player, right? We especially saw that in the FIBA World Cup this year with him leading his team to that gold medal. Very exciting stuff. They go and trade for Emmanuel Quickley a couple weeks ago. Quickley becomes the de facto starting point guard now. He's played really well. No need for Schroder anymore, right? He's got a couple years left on his contract, so now he no longer fits into their timeline. So they say, okay, who wants him? And the Nets go, we'll take him. We need some help on defense and playmaking and just overall point guard play. Do you guys want some expiring contracts from us that we'd rather just get something for right now? And they say yes. So in return, like Thad Young also going over to Brooklyn here, you lose a locker room guy in that, and a guy that when he does play, plays physical defense, can facilitate an offense a little bit. 35 years old. How much more does he really contribute to NBA teams? I don't know, but you're bringing in at least a good veteran presence. Maybe he gets bought out or something. I don't know. The Raptors, like we said, they're basically just clearing cap space by getting rid of these guys. And they get a guy in Dinwiddie who, while he's been inconsistent this year, and we'll bring up his actual numbers here, 12 points a game. Like I said, the efficiency's been pretty poor this year. Historically, he's a really good secondary, like ball handler and distributor. He's still getting you 6 assists a game this year, which is very good. Because of the trade you made earlier, bringing in like Abaji and Kelly Olynyk and stuff like that, and you want to re-sign guys like Quickly and everything, that was a move that needed to happen. You needed to get rid of Schroeder. So now you have the flexibility to kind of do what you want with your roster this year if you're Toronto. So this move makes a lot of sense for me. You'll see if Dinwiddie can contribute anything at all. I doubt he's in the long-term plans anyway, so I'm guessing he's probably on a new team next year. But we'll see. And like I said, if you're Brooklyn, this makes your team better. You got the best player in the trade in Dennis Schroder, right? I mean, 13 points a game. He's a great defensive player. He really is. And honestly, offensively, he can do a lot by himself just because he's so quick. And like his 3-point percentage has been good this year. Like I'll just keep it at good, 35%, 4 attempts a game. More than fine. He's great at the rim. He's a good free throw shooter. He's a nice NBA basketball player. 6 assists a game. Like he could more than start for a lot of teams. So I like this move a lot. I don't know where he fits in like rotation wise with Brooklyn. Oh, another little update now. It looks like Dennis Smith Jr. is also going to be a part of this move. So you can just kind of forget about him being the other point guard. So if you're Toronto, you get to experiment with your new little array of point guards with Spencer Dinwiddie, Dennis Smith Jr., and Emmanuel Quickley. Quickley's their guy, but you mess around with these guys a little bit, see what happens. Dennis Smith just is going to keep on getting moved. But with Ben Simmons, I'm not really sure what position they plan on playing him, but Schroeder might just become their starting point guard now, which would make a lot of sense. You could run a Dennis Schroeder, Cam Thomas, McCall Bridges, Cam Johnson, Nick Claxton, Ben Simmons off the bench, maybe until Ben Simmons proves that he's kind of like good to go. He's been pretty good in the limited minutes that he's been given so far since coming back from the injury, but you know, a lot to go still. But this is interesting. I'll be surprised if the Nets don't find a way to move Finney Smith still. I don't think they're going to get as much as maybe was reported for those couple first round picks, but probably still a guy that you can move off of. So smaller trade here, but I still think very interesting. We get to see Dennis Smith Jr. kind of hoop with a team that's trying to get into the playoffs and everything, and the Toronto Raptors cleared some cap space. So good on them. Pretty easy trade to digest and everything. You guys let me know. I know I got a lot of Raptors fans responding to me on like my DMs and stuff like that. So yeah, let me hear what you guys think and everything. I've got a lot of ties to the Brooklyn Nets and everything, and so I'll be curious to hear what they say. But yeah, leave a comment, like, subscribe, do all that stuff, you know, YouTube things. And let's keep covering the deadline, y'all. See ya.